Ladies and gentlemen, it's teaser talk time.
Would y'all look at that sad-ass corn? But that's a badass tractor.
I feel like no topic is off limits for teaser talk.
I just picture them with an iPad. And, I mean, that's it. Let's get real. We were the cool kids who were too cool for the other kids to realize we were cool.
You goddamn better believe it.
Hand check, you guys.
I may have been conceived to that song, Holly.
Make some noise for your co-hosts, Hey Donna Hey and Holly Nicole.
Happy Teaser Talk Tuesday. Hey, Donna Hay and Holly Nicole here for another kick-ass podcast episode.
And welcome to Season 2. We are so glad to be back and talk teaser to you all. It's kind of like sexy talk, but better, and it's just in time for Valentine's Day.
So let's talk about Valentine's Day. Like, first off, how the hell was this holiday even created? If you guys are anything like Donna and I, we are creatures that just need to know, like, why the hell was a random-ass holiday created about love? So let's talk about some of these conspiracies.
Well, so one conspiracy, was there a real Valentine? So apparently the Roman emperors still demanded, even 200 years after the death of Jesus Christ, that people still believe in Roman gods. So Valentine, who was a Christian priest, had been thrown in jail for his teachings of Christianity. And on February 14th, Valentine was beheaded. So not only was it because he was a Christian, but he had also performed a miracle. Which, miracles are no-nos. Why would you do that? Don't perform a miracle. I'll fucking kill you. But Valentine had cured the jailer's daughter's blindness. The night before he was executed, he actually wrote a note to the jailer's daughter, a farewell letter, and he signed it, "From your Valentine." Another legend tells us that this same Valentine was well loved by all, and he received notes to his jail cell from children and friends who missed him. So I guess that's kind of like how the paper Valentine thing came to be.
Yeah, that's interesting. I'd almost be, curious to see, what those letters supposedly said.
Yeah.
What kind of letters did he receive? Okay, cool. So let's talk about another Valentine conspiracy. So there's a Bishop Valentine. Another Valentine was an Italian bishop who had lived out about the time AD 200. He was imprisoned because he had secretly married couples contrary to the laws of the Roman emperor. Some legends say that he was burned at the stake.
Ooh. So far
hot.
some of these are pretty gory. So this is what your love holiday is based off of. How do you feel about that? So next we have the Feast of Lupercalia. I've worked hard to make sure I can pronounce this word. Lupercalia, the feast of it. So the ancient Romans celebrated the Feast of Lupercalia. It was a spring festival on the 15th of February held in honor of a goddess. So young men would randomly choose the name of a young girl, and that's who they had to escort to the festival. With the introduction of Christianity, though, the holiday was moved to the 14th of February, and the Christians used it to celebrate the Saints' Day that celebrated the several early Christian martyr named Valentine.
Okay, so there wasn't anything too gory about that one, so take it or leave it.
It could be. I mean, they had to pick random girls. I mean, you never know what you're going to get. It could, something like gory. It could be scary.
I could see that going south real quick, like a bunch of crazy-ass girls or even crazy-ass guys. You know what I mean? It's kind of crazy. So, okay, cool. Leave it to you to give a little twist to that. I love it.
That's what I'm here for.
Awesome. So let's talk about how it came about choosing a sweetheart on Valentine's Day. So the custom of choosing a sweetheart on this date spread throughout Europe in the Middle Ages and then to the early American colonies. Throughout the ages, people believed that birds had picked their mates on February 14th. In AD 496, St. Pope Gelasius I declared February 14th as Valentine's Day. Although it was not an official holiday, most Americans observe this day. Can't talk. Whenever the odd mixture of origins, St. Valentine's Day is now a day for sweethearts. It is a day that you show your friend or your loved one that you care. You can send them candy, to that special someone, or you can share a special song, write a song, or you can even send them roses, the flower of love. Most people send Valentine a greeting card named after the notes that St. Valentine had received in jail.
Yeah. So, speaking of Valentine's Day rumors, did you know that no one actually wants to get flowers that are just going to die in a week? So instead, give the gift that keeps on giving. And no, I'm not talking about herpes, a personal playlist.
Yes, please skip the herpes and let's jump straight to the playlist. So nothing says I love you other than a mixtape filled with sleazy love songs.
So here are 69 top recommendations on creating your sweetheart a playlist.
So what we did is we actually broke down these 69 recommendations into different playlists depending upon what level or stage of love you're currently in. So let's talk about this first group. If you have been friend-zoned, but you want to see if there's any kind of lingering chance here that, maybe if you send them this playlist, maybe they'll get the hint that you're into them, and then somehow miraculously you'll get out of the friend zone. So let's talk about those songs. So first we have Rock Show by Blink-182. Shout out to one of my personal faves. The Stripes, Fell in Love with a Girl. Me versus Madonna versus Elvis by Brand New. Never Say Never by Queens of the Stone Age. Again, another one of my faves. Bowling for Soup, Girl All the Bad Guys Want. Vertical Horizon, Everything I Want. Maroon 5, She Will Be Loved.
If that song doesn't get you out of the friend zone, you're screwed.
I know, right? If Adam Levine's sitting there serenading the girl that you're interested in, if that doesn't work, then just stop. Just give up. Nirvana, About a Girl. American High Five, Flavor of the Week. Angels and Airwaves, It Hurts. She's So High by Kurt Nielsen. I Could Have Lied, Red Hot Chili Peppers. Everlong by the Foo Fighters. Pantera, This Love. Hootie and the Blowfish, Only Want to Be With You. I feel like that one's kind of direct, let's just get straight to the point. Here's the deal type song.
It's the deal.
Self-Esteem by The Offspring. Nice Guys Finish Last by Green Day. Jimmy Eat World, Kill. Shiver by Coldplay. And then, of course, last but not least, Cheap Trick, I Want You to Want Me.
I want you to want me. So those are some good ones. So now we're going to look at a playlist to give her the I'm thinking about you vibe. Here are our recommendations. We have Lunacy Fringe by The Used, which everyone knows our love for The Used. So I know that makes me think of you, Holly. It's our Thinking of You song. So then we have...
Think of you too.
Oh. So then we have I Was Made for Loving You by Kiss. Swing Life Away by Rise Against. Addicted by Saving Abel. Nothing Else Matters by Metallica. Sex on Fire, Kings of Leon. Your Guardian Angel by the Red Jumpsuit Apparatus. Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls. Thinking About You by Puddle of Mud. I'll Follow You by Shinedown. What If I Was Nothing by All That Remains. Say You'll Haunt Me by Stone Sour. Adidas by Korn. I think that's saying a little more than just I'm feeling you.
No, I mean, that's what I would send to somebody, but whatever.
Absolutely. So then we have Smile by 6 a.m. I Caught Fire in Your Eyes by The Used. The Used again, always. All their songs are love songs, even if they're not. No Matter What by Papa Roach. Community Property by Steel Panther. You Are the One by Him. Angel by Aerosmith. Dear God by Avenged Sevenfold. Brown Eyed Girl by Van Morrison. Everyone sings that to me because I'm a brown-eyed girl and everyone loves me.
Me
Then we
too,
have-
but like I guess
Yeah.
well, I guess if your girl's like or boy is green-eyed or something like that, I mean,
That's not the right
wrong
song.
skip that one.
Sorry, the playlist just went down to 68
Whoops.
for all you hazel-eyed people. Do apologize. So then we have Angel by Aerosmith. I Melt With You by Modern English. I Believe in a Thing Called Love by The Darkness. Tangled Up in You by Stained. And another absolute personal favorite is Alive with the Glory of Love by Say Anything.
I love that song. Such a good
I
song.
do too, yes.
All right, cool. So, let's just say this is a story, right? So you were friend zone. That playlist got you out of the friend zone. Nice. And then thinking of you list. Now let's go ahead and jump right into looking to set the mood list. You know what I mean?
Wow, chicken,
Wow, chicka, wow, wow.
wow.
Look at that. Okay, well, first and foremost, let me just say that anything by Marilyn Manson, like seriously, you guys, anything by Marilyn Manson will get the mood started, especially Jesus Crisis. That's off of his latest album.
Yes.
And this is another one that I don't know why, but I always just love it. It's by Bullet for My Valentine, and it's called Fever. That's another 5-star favorite one there. Then we have Talk Dirty to Me by Poison. Sex Type Thing by Stone Temple Pilots. Beg for Me by Korn. Dirty Little Girl by Halo. Strip Tease, shout out to the word tease, by Hinder.
Yes.
Closer by 9 Inch Nails. Crazy Bitch by Buck Cherry.
Ow.
Bad Touch by Bloodhound Gang. Warrant by Cherry Pie by Warrant. Fetish by Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. You Shoot Me All Night Long by AC/DC. Pour Some Sugar on Me by Def Leppard.
That one. Yes, that one.
And that's a good one, isn't it?
Oh, and this next one.
And this is, this is one you recommended, Fuck Her Gently by Tenacious D.
Yeah, because you don't always have to fuck her hard. In fact, sometimes that's not right to do.
Oh, man, it's funny. Okay, Pussy Liquor by Rob Zombie. Or you can actually just straight jump into the album that he has, which is American Made Music to Strip By. That's also a good one.
I mean,
the title
of that album says it all.
Yeah, I know, right? Do You Think I'm Sexy by The Revolting Cocks. Teaser by Molly Crew. Shout out to that song because of the name.
Woo-hoo.
Sex and Candy by Marcy Playground. However, Maroon 5 did a remake to that song that's just as good, if not better, just because, oh my gosh, his voice. So Hot by Kid Rock. And this is a fun fact. I actually had that as a ringtone on one of my flip phones I had, like a Motorola. You know those old school ones that you could, like, make a ringtone for? Yeah, I totally rocked that shit out.
Wow.
I Almost Told You That I Loved You by Papa Roach. Porn Star Dancing by My Darkest Days. And last but not least, Temptation by Cradle of Filth.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Yes. So those were your 69 Valentine's Day playlist songs, but we actually have a bonus playlist for you. So if you just got dumped, especially the day before Valentine's Day, sorry guys, no worries, we got you. Here's a playlist you can create and hate that person with a passion to. We have Secrets by Makeout, Lies, Greed, Misery by Linkin Park, Pieces by Sum 41, Deep Inside You by Third Eye Blind, Me and My Girl, who's not my girl anymore, Theory of a Dead Man, Don't Go Away Mad, Motley Crue, Babe, I'm Going to Leave You, No, She Already Left You, Brother, by Led Zeppelin, I Hate Everything About You by 3 Days Grace, Beautiful by Scenes from a Movie, I'm Still in Love with You by Nothing More, Snuff by Slipknot, The Bleeding by Five Finger Death Punch, Ex-Girlfriend by No Doubt, The Breakup by Machine Gun Kelly, Black Dahlia by Hollywood Undead, Lost in Me by Time and Distance, Hate Love Songs by Gwar, or anything by Gwar because they're just angry, so let your aggression out.
They are angry.
Used to Love Her by Guns N' Roses, Passing the Pencil Test by the Acacia Strand, Every Man Has a Molly by Say Anything, and just bonus points if your ex's name really is Molly.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. I Hope You Suffer by AFI, Horror by In This Moment, Needles by Seether, and End of the World by The Cure.
So there you have it, the bonus plus the 69 love songs. I hope we saved you $45 and a raise to the flower shop tomorrow. We will be adding, or we have added these songs on Spotify, so check it out. And we've created this list for your convenience so that you can copy them, swipe them, share them however you want to for that special person in your life or for yourself if it was that last one.
Yes, because we know you have better things to do on Valentine's Day, like trying to get laid or trying to forget that you're all alone.
Well, we'd love to hear from you guys. What's your favorite love or anti-love song? Drop us your favorites on our Instagram, which is @TeaserTalk, or on Twitter, which is highly abused, which is @talk_2_teaser.
Until next time, keep rocking. Why can't we do this?
We hope you've enjoyed this episode of Teaser Talk.
Tune in next time to catch some more shenanigans.
Be sure to follow us on Instagram at Teaser Talk. Also, follow us on Twitter at talk_2_teaser.
Until next time, keep rocking.